In this video, I kind of want to show you some of the powerful editing features that come along with AutoCabinets that we overlook a lot of times in our regular demos. I'm going to click on Draw a Wall. Let's just make a wall 120, and I'm just going to click Draw and click where I want that wall to be in the drawing. We're going to go to the library. I'm just going to take a standard upper cabinet. I'm going to go Quick Insert here. Let's just say I want it 4 inches from the left and insert. I'm just going to select where I want it on the wall, click the wall, and it's going to move it over that 4 inches. So a lot of times what I've overlooked, especially in demos, is to show you all the powerful features as an end user you get with the software. So we're going to kind of just go through these buttons. The first one, let's take the quick stretch, which is used all the time by our end users. I'm just going to select the unit. These 4 little handles pop up on the unit. So let's just say this cabinet is 34 inches. Let's say I want this cabinet to be, 3.5 inches bigger, or 37.5 inches. I can just type in the increased width and hit enter. It'll resize the cabinet to 37.5 inches. I can also take the quick stretch option, click the cabinet again, increase the depth too. So let's just say I want it to be 16 inches deep. There's our increased depth of the cabinet. You can look at it in 3D, and it increased the depth obviously of all the parts, the shelves, the sides. It totally redesigned this cabinet, or resized all the appropriate parts for the cabinet. And also the quick stretch also works in reverse. So I can click this if I want to grab this handle and type in 4 inches, and now we're back to our original depth of the cabinet. So that's one feature there. Let's look at quick edit feature. I'm just going to click this, click the unit. This allows you to do a lot to the cabinet. You can change the hardware, the labor, the overhead, the price for the cabinet itself. You can change the CNC instructions for the cabinet. If you look, this cabinet's made pretty much of all white melamine. If I come over here to my material schedule and select Oak Exterior and refresh this, you'll see that it switched it all to an oak schedule. Or I can make as many changes here as I want to make. I can go back to say a walnut or something like that. So now we have walnut. So and I'll just leave this at walnut, and we'll go ahead and just insert the cabinet back into the job. And you'll see we left behind this little magenta box so you know where to put it back in the job. So I could put this cabinet anywhere on this wall or in this job I want to put it, but I want to just put it back to where I took it from. So now we've got that option. Let's take the quick copy option. I'm just going to select the unit here and the wall I want to put it on. And so we've got this option. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell it to insert this back into the job. So we have a clone of this cabinet. You look here are our elevations. We have 2 cabinets exactly the same. So it makes it very fast. We have to duplicate cabinets. I can resize. This cabinet is totally independent. And again, this was cabinet number 1. This is cabinet number 2. So it automatically renumbered the cabinet and added the cabinet there. Let's take this cabinet to our edit, which is our full-blown editor. So I'm going to click here. This basically takes you to where the cabinet was originally created. So here I've got a lot of options, almost unlimited. I can say delete the hardware. Hardware's gone off the doors. Delete the doors themselves. Let's say that I want to get rid of these shelves. I can take the toolbar here and get rid of the shelves. If I want to come in, let's just say I want to put a fixed shelf in here. I can click here. I'll tell it no adjustment. If I wanted dado, this would dado the shelf. So I want dados. It's just going to center it. So when I tell it to draw, I can center it in this opening, excuse me there. So now we have a shelf here. Let's take, while we're doing this, let's take a partition. Let's tell it I want a couple of partitions in this cabinet, and I want to put them in the top part. So I'm going to tell it to draw. I'm just going to select where I want the partitions to go. There's my partitions. Let's say that I want to keep this open, but I do want doors in this top section. I'm going to close this. We'll go to the door option. I'll just select one of the door styles, pull this up. This is a pair of doors, and I'm going to go ahead and just tell it to draw. I'm going to select where I want them to go, here to there. I can work off overlays or reveals, so let's just take this. Let's say I want these doors though to come flush with this bottom shelf. I'm going to change the overlay on the fly to 3/4 of an inch and click OK, and done. So we've taken that cabinet and totally redesigned that cabinet in a matter of less than a minute probably. Here's our cabinet with our doors on it and stuff like that. You can spin it around, take a look, make sure that's what you want. Now, since we've done this, and again this started in the room, I can go to the insert. This takes me back to the cabinet insert, so I've got more options here too. So I can change the quantity, I can change the size here, I can change the depth. I've got every option available to me. But let's say on this instance I just want to add another cabinet, same cabinet twice. I'm just going to say increase the quantity to 2 and go insert. I'm going to click where I took the original cabinet from. Again, we left this behind so you can see where the cabinet originally went. I'm going to click there and just click the end of the wall. Now we have our cabinets that we've edited. We're going to come back in and look. There's our 2 cabinets renumbered, put into the job. So those are some of the features of some of the quick edit features that we have with AutoCabinets, which makes it a very powerful, easy program to use. Again, thank you for your time.